How to fix camera problems on OPPO Reno10. Solutions to fix OPPO Reno10 camera problems. This phone has a triple lens camera on the back side of the body with a resolution of 64 megapixels, f1.7 for wide view, 32 megapixels f2.0 for 2x optical zoom, and the last camera is 8 megapixels f2.2 for 112 degrees ultra-wide view. The resolution of the front selfie camera is 32 megapixels. As we know, this phone is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 7050 image signal processor to provide fast autofocus, brilliant color images, and accurate white balance. The rear camera is capable of recording a movie at up to 4K resolution at 30 frames per second, and the front camera works at up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Both cameras have gyro EIS to reduce handshaking. However, some users are facing issues with the OPPO Reno10 camera. We will provide simple solutions to fix OPPO Reno10 camera issues. Why is the OPPO Reno10 camera slow to respond or lag? There are some possibilities why our OPPO camera is running slow, but the most common problems are caused by insufficient RAM. We should know that this phone comes with the Android 13 operating system and works with 8 GB of RAM. If many applications are running together, the RAM will not be enough. What will happen when the RAM is insufficient? This phone will try to force close the oldest apps you are not using to free up more RAM space, to avoid them hanging or crashing. This process will cause some delay in your OPPO Reno10 to free up RAM. Therefore, OPPO Reno10 camera apps will run slower. Please close all applications that you are not using before taking some photos or videos. If we want to capture a serious photography moment, please consider restarting OPPO Reno10 to clean the foreground or background. How to fix OPPO Reno10 camera issues. This phone comes with a great rear camera and a great front camera for taking selfies. We will try to provide some steps to fix OPPO Reno10 camera problems. Please follow some steps below. First option. Reset OPPO Reno10 to factory defaults using the camera settings menu. Turn on OPPO Reno10. Please ensure that our camera app is still able to work. Launch when you press the camera icon. Tap the camera icon to activate the camera apps. Go to the settings menu within the camera apps, usually the menu icon with the gear in the camera apps. On the camera settings menu page, please scroll and find Restore to Default Settings. Please select OK when OPPO Reno10 asks to confirm to reset all camera settings to factory defaults. How to fix camera problems in OPPO Reno10. The second option. Reset the OPPO Reno10 camera to factory defaults using the settings menu. In fact, these steps are similar to option number 1 above, but only differ when you start the process. Please use these steps when the camera apps are not running. When we tap on the camera icon, turn on OPPO Reno10. Go to Setup menu. Choose Manage Applications. Choose Show System Processes. Choose your camera. Scroll until we find it. In the Camera Details menu, please select Force Stop and make sure this camera is turned off. In the Camera Details menu, please select Storage Usage, and then tap Clear Data. When it asks for confirmation, please choose Clear or OK. Then your OPPO Reno10 camera apps will be restored to factory defaults. Third option. Install alternative camera apps for OPPO Reno10. After trying the first and second option, but the OPPO Reno10 camera still does not work, we can then try installing an alternative third-party camera from the Google Play Store. At this moment we recommend installing Open Camera, and searching from the Google Play Store. This app is free and has many features to work with OPPO Reno10. Fourth option. Try upgrading the firmware. Some problems are caused by software errors. A firmware upgrade will be issued to fix camera bugs or issues. Please try to find the operating system or update from the settings menu. Option 5. Reset to factory defaults when all OPPO Reno10 repair steps don't work. The last options we can try when OPPO Reno10 camera is not working properly is by hard reset. Please follow the steps to reset OPPO Reno10 in this video. Please be careful, as a hard reset or formatting to factory defaults will remove all data and installed applications. Please make sure to back up all data before performing the hard reset. Why is the OPPO Reno10 front camera not working or faulty? OPPO Reno10 sports a 32 megapixel front camera. The camera is able to take high-quality photos and videos with sufficient bright lighting. However, some users are experiencing issues with the front camera like freezing or stopping. Another problem with the front camera of the OPPO Reno10 is that it always goes back to the main home screen when we try to open it. Why is this happening? Most of the OPPO Reno10 selfie camera issues are caused by camera apps. We can try several options to fix the OPPO Reno10 front camera. First, you should try resetting or rebooting your OPPO Reno10. Try resetting the camera apps from the camera menu setting. Try installing an alternative camera like Google Camera, Camera for Android, or Open Camera. If everything doesn't work, the last attempt is a hard reset using the menu settings or hardware key. How to fix OPPO Reno10 camera autofocus problems or camera blur. This phone has an autofocus feature, but some users find it difficult to focus and some get blurry photo results. There are several possibilities that may make it difficult to concentrate. Try cleaning the OPPO Reno10 camera lens. Why is this important? Because the little dust in front of the camera will make the autofocus sensor keep focus on that object. We always make sure that the camera lens is clean by regularly cleaning it with a soft cloth. Check if the OPPO Reno10 glass camera lens has some scratches or not. These situations are similar to the dust problem. Autofocus will keep focus on that scratch and make it difficult to focus on the real object. When we see a bigger scratch, we suggest replacing the camera glass lens with the original lens at OPPO Authorized Service Center. Some software, firmware versions will also make your OPPO Reno10 camera autofocus not work properly. Please try to back up using the latest firmware or upgrade your Android version. Other FAQs about OPPO Reno10 camera. Does the OPPO Reno10 front camera have an LED flash? No. The selfie camera doesn't have a dedicated flash, but we can use the screen light to help take better photos in very dark conditions. Can we take underwater photos with OPPO Reno10? No. This phone is not waterproof, so we cannot take photos or videos in water. Why are OPPO Reno10 camera and photos blurry? This can be caused by software or hardware. Please follow the above steps to reset the camera app and check if our phone lens is having issues. Why does the OPPO Reno10 camera show a black or blank screen that shows nothing on the screen? If camera apps stop or have problems, the screen will show a black screen. We need to follow the steps shown in option 1 or number 2 above to reset the camera software. Why did OPPO Reno10 camera error occur after Android firmware upgrade? The OPPO Reno10 is installed with Android 13 when you first open it out of the box. After using for several months, there is some firmware upgrade. However, some users face problems after upgrading. Please try resetting your camera app settings to factory defaults. If problems persist, try backing up all important data and do a hard reset to reformat your OPPO Reno10 to factory defaults.